Hey everybody, it's Barry here with Southern RV, and I'm excited today because behind me you can see that we have a new Alliance 340 RL on the lot. So we're going to get into it. We're going to take a look at this particular unit. Let me flip the camera around here and spin. There she is. So Alliance is a brand new company. They're making the Paradigm fifth wheel right now. That's what we see in front of us. This one in particular is a 340 RL. We're a total length of 37 feet 10 inches. It's 13 feet 4 inches high. Has a GVWR of 16,500 pounds and a hitch weight of 2,640 pounds. They're doing some pretty cool stuff here. They're very consumer driven. They're listening to all the RVers that are interested in their product, and they're putting those changes into the product on the fly. They're just kind of launching and getting a really cool thing going simply by listening to the RVing community. So outside on this particular unit, one of the first things we see is this massive storage that passes all the way through. Now I've got both sides open. I'm gonna push into that here. So it's a nice big open storage compartment. Up top you can see some of that welded aluminum framing. The reason that they're able to get such a big storage compartment is because they're using a new frame. It's a drop frame. You can see that running straight through there where it picks back up on the other side. So that's just giving us that much more space. Other cool things that they're doing in here. Let's see if we can squeeze in on the side. So they're running these Sterling tires, which are load rated at G. They've got these nice big heavy duty shackles that you can see back here on our axles. This is a 2-inch torsion bar in addition to the 10-inch I-beam that they're running, and you can see where they've reinforced their shackling with these V-welds, which is kind of a neat thing as well. They do have 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. And of course the big slides, they're all rack and pinion systems. Now Alliance is building these to be full-time coaches, so that makes these things rated to live in. They're putting a 3-year limited warranty on it, 1 year bumper to bumper. That frame that I was talking about earlier is kind of neat. If you could see a cutaway of it, it allows for this floor to be just completely flat all the way across on the inside. We'll look at that in a little bit here. They're using the Rotoflex pin box, and that thing is pretty nice simply because it's going to reduce a lot of the chucking that you feel going down the road. Another cool thing that they're doing, putting some nice big propane canisters in there. You can travel with 60 pounds. Now we can put a bigger propane canister in there. There's one on each side on this particular unit. You can see some of these outside speakers up here above that. You got 2 of those. Big electric awnings. There's 2 on this particular unit. And we've got a solid step entry. This is a LCI solid step entry. It's really easy to use. It has a gas strut assist to lift up and down. Let's open this up and hop on in. Hey Chevy, thanks for commenting. All right, climbing inside the unit. All right, inside. One of the first things I notice about these particular units is that they've got massive atrium windows all the way around. They didn't use frameless units in these Alliance fifth wheels, or frameless windows, because they don't open as far as these big atrium windows do. So that means we can get a nice big cross breeze, cross ventilation in here. One thing that's setting Alliance apart for sure is the amount of storage that they have. So when we first popped up into the coach through the door, there is, I'll back up a little bit so you can see it, a little closet just off to the side, big enough to hang some coats and whatnot. The control panel is available as soon as you walk through the door with your lighting options as well as your individual slide controls. We've got tank checks up here as well. And standard on Alliance products are tank heaters. So that's gonna, in the wintertime, allow you to keep your tanks from freezing up. It's a standard product. And these do have big tanks. We're talking about 100-gallon plus tanks. There's some more storage for you on that wall. It looks a little cabinet with a couple up above and some lighting. Looking at the kitchen of this unit, we've opted for the Samsung residential refrigerator. Now, instead of having the screw locks, and I've seen a couple of variations on how to keep these residential refrigerators closed while you're in transit, Alliance has this thing. Now this, to me, it looks like it's been 3D printed for Alliance. It's got a magnet in the back that you can see there, and it clicks onto the fridge. But down low here, you can see that this shape matches, and it slides and kind of locks into place, and that's going to keep the refrigerator from opening up, which is kind of neat. Again, it looks like a custom 3D printed piece. I've never seen one like this before, so it's kind of cool. And then you can see right there, there's the little latch catch for it. So that's kind of a neat feature. It's a little different than what we've seen before. Now, also in their kitchen, something they're doing that I'm starting to see catch on is this nice big residential oven. This thing is huge, and it's got 4 different burners on it, which is kind of cool in and of itself. The let's see if I can get this right here. I want to say that the back right burner is the little simmer burner, which it should be rated at, oh, I can't remember the BTUs, guys, my bad. But we do have a super burner and some standard burners as well. They get really hot, I know that much. Down low, we've got a nice big oven. You could actually roast a turkey in that bad boy. They have our farm sink. Now, they've added this little grate cover that we see here, and that can simply roll up and get out of the way. That gives us a little more counter space, but that's a nice, big, deep stainless steel sink. That's going to give you room to wash all your pots and pans. One cool thing that Alliance is doing, I'm going to dip down here. You can see they've got some LED lights on the inside, but at every water point, they've put 90-degree shutoff valves. So that means if you ever did have a problem with one of your like your sink or your shower or a toilet or something, you can shut off the water to it right there at the source of it. We've got our microwave / convection oven up top. Nice big window over the stove there. They're using LG smart TVs throughout, so that's kind of a nice feature for sure. Below that, we've got a Jensen head unit. That's going to be a DVD player. It is Bluetooth compatible as well. And then below that, we've got our electric fireplace. Now, a cool feature behind this electric fireplace, let's see if I can get it to do this while holding the camera, is that they've added some storage in there. So that's something we don't see happening in a lot of the other brands, is putting that big storage back in behind that fireplace, and it's got a little locking catch that keeps it shut. All of the drawers and doors are soft close cabinetry. You can see that they've highlighted that here. So that means that as it gets close to close, it's just going to finish the job itself. Same with the drawers. So they're going to get close to close and then finish their job themselves, nice and soft. Storage is everywhere, around the couches, up above. So they do fun things like this, where they put storage on either side of the couch. And you'll notice that they've got USB and 110 plugs on either side of the couch as well, which is kind of cool. We've got some theater seating directly across from our TV as recline, and it's my understanding that you can special order some end tables that go into these guys. They don't come with the coach, I don't believe. So now that's a decent little living room for a unit that's only 37 feet long. It's nice and spacious. It does have a freestanding dinette. Now, one thing that's cool about this dinette is that it's not a pedestal dinette. There's no legs under it. It's attached to the wall back there, so it's floating. 2 of the chairs are folding, and 2 are standard chairs. The 2 standard chairs that are not folding have storage up under them. All right, so moving up through the front, we've got another big window here in the hallway that you can see, and that is directly across from this beautiful bathroom. Big shower. It's got a nice teak bench to sit on back there, and that is a high porcelain toilet, and it's got a soft close lid on it. We've got some storage in that corner. And then they put LED lighting, accent lighting around the mirror. Gives it that nice high-end look. There's a decent stainless steel sink in here with an epoxy poured countertop. All of the doors on this Alliance are sliding doors. So we're not opening it up at an angle and pushing into the bathroom or into the hallway, so it's easy to get through and in. Moving into the bedroom, you'll notice that we've got some storage here. Let's see here. Decent amount of it. Let me see if I can back out and get that on camera. Yeah, good bit of storage there. Now their bedrooms are CPAP friendly. And what I mean by that is on the side of the bed, notice we've got these nice big storage areas. And then down low next to the bed, we immediately notice that we've got that USB and 110 outlet. One thing they have done with the bed here that I like is they put this padded headboard behind it. So that's something nice and soft to lean up against. And we've got windows over and to the side of it. It is a king bed with a Serta mattress. So that should be pretty comfortable right out of the gate. I know a lot of people complain about RV mattresses, but that's a Serta mattress, and it's a king. There's plenty of space. Across from the bed, I'm going to back up here. We've got these 2 nice sized windows with seating around it. We've got our TV up top, another smart TV, it's LG. Got storage, kind of the same as before. If we look inside, we've got some hidden spots. Nice big deep drawers. These little benches that you can sit on here, these lift, get out of the way, and they feature even more storage up underneath them. One thing that's cool about this frame is that it allows for a flush floor in the bedroom all the way into the closet. Let me open up the closet and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. Notice how there's no step up going into that closet, and it's a nice big closet too. We've got washer dryer hookups on both sides, plenty of shelving and a hanging rail that runs all the way across. You can see there's a spot where we can vent out our dryer down there. Nice big closets. Now these have 3 air conditioners. So up top in the bedroom, you'll find one of them, and then there's 2 more in the other main area out here. They are direct dump, so There is no ducting up in the ceiling, but because we have 3, it's going to cool this whole thing off rather nicely. 2 of them can run on 30 amp service. All 3 can run on 50 amp service. So that's a pretty cool trick as well. They've gone in and they've put some great accent lighting up top. It runs all the way down that trim in the coach on both sides. And we've got some really pretty accent lighting over the island here, which is pretty cool as well. Now there's a whole lot of features on these units. It's really tough to go over all of them while we're in here on video. It's just about like I'd need a big list or something to make it happen. These are something that you really do have to see for yourself. I highly recommend coming and seeing one in person here at Southern RV. We're in McDonough, Georgia, just south of Atlanta. It's a hop, skip, and a jump to get down here. You can give us a call, 770-477-0552, or you can reach out to us at sales@southernrv.com via email. We're happy to answer your questions there as well. So, until next time, guys, happy RVing.